Today is July 4th. It's about 2:24 or 2:42 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm making this video to talk about something that's kind of interested me recently. It's called search for exoplanets. And I was watching this video by this person on YouTube. His name is Mr. Gao, and with his wife, Mr. Gao, G-A-O. They're talking about Earth. What makes Earth so special? Why it's probably one of the only planet on the entire galaxy or in the entire universe that can harbor life. So he listed there are like 20 some characteristics that make Earth special. And I went through his YouTube video and I found out he actually lists around 15, probably less than 15. But he did say 20. But anyway, I went through his entire video, and then here is the list of 15 characteristics I can list regarding Earth, why it made it so special. I'm not gonna read it all. You can read it yourself. You can pause the screen and read this yourself. But one thing I want to talk about in this video is I've been really frustrated, confused, and then sort of indignant regarding some of the scientists who has been defining planet that can harbor life. In a way, I think they are myopic. In a way, myopic and narrow-minded. But I'm not accusing them of continue to push the boundaries. And I applaud some of these scientists who has been dedicate their entire life looking for exoplanets and life beyond Earth or beyond the solar system. Some of these characteristics, you read it, it's pretty straightforward. Like the reason Earth can harbor life because it has liquid water. Once you have liquid water, that means that your temperature on the planet is between 0 and 100 degrees Celsius. So that narrows down the range. And then some of these like suitable amount of water for temperature stability. Yes, you cannot just have liquid water. You gotta have enough of it to regulate the temperature on the planet's surface. Circular orbit, yeah, okay. That's kind of I don't understand. But anyway, the reason I want to say something is the reason I'm feeling frustrated, indignant is some of these scientists, some of them, has a very narrow definition of searching for life on other planets. They use Earth as an example to look for exoplanet that harbor life, which in a way I think it's an incorrect way to think about it. It's absolutely incorrect. They need to be more open-minded. How do I say this? It's I can give you an example. For instance, you're living in a house, okay? The house is regular size, two garage, 2-car garage with 3 living room and 2 bathrooms and a backyard. It doesn't have a swimming pool, out in the middle of nowhere, okay? And then if you live there for very comfortable for a couple billion years, or hundreds of thousands of years, and then your technology progresses to a point that you can explore your neighborhood. Now, since you cannot step outside of your driveway, which is what we are doing now, you cannot go a mile down the road because you are limited to your technology. You start thinking everybody else should live in the same house as you do. Same 2-car garage, 3 living room, 2 bathrooms, and a backyard and no swimming pool. You think everybody else should live like that. But lo and behold, if you had the technology go down like 100 miles, you see people living in the desert. They live in tents. Or you go down, you go to a better neighborhood with a bunch of rich people, live in a house that's like 10 times bigger than yours, and they have 3 swimming pools with a 10-car garage. So I'm just baffled why some of these scientists keep on thinking that you gotta look for a planet that look exactly like Earth. And then you say, okay, for that planet to have life, it's got to look exactly like Earth. I completely reject that idea. That's narrow-minded and that's myopic. Okay. It's I'm just baffled for words. They need to be more open-minded. For example, some of these scientists or some of the people claim you gotta have a planet that has around 1 g of gravity for intelligent life to exist. I say that's ridiculous. If you're looking for a planet that has water, that has a clear atmosphere, that has 20% oxygen, 70% nitrogen, exactly like air, you're not looking for a planet that harbors life. You're looking for another planet for human to live on. Okay, you're not looking for a planet that harbors life. You're looking for a second Earth so you can move there. So anyway, there should be three things, in my opinion. If you're looking for a planet outside the solar system, okay, exoplanet, we humans are basically looking for three things. One, I'm writing here, second Earth, where human can migrate beyond the solar system. Okay, that's your goal. Two, if you're not looking for that, you're looking for exoplanet that can sustain life, not necessarily human. Okay. Three, you're looking for exoplanet that has advanced civilization. There are three of them. You have three scenarios. So you gotta be very, very clearly defined when you go out looking for this. Which one are you looking for? Three is actually a subset of two. Okay? And it could be a subset of one. Three could be a subset of two. It could be a subset of one. So for those people who keep on looking, using all these criteria, Earth criteria, to looking for another planet that harbors life, that's completely incorrect way of doing it. And because some of these scientists argue, oh, you go through this 20 or 15 characteristics that Earth has, and your chance of finding a second Earth that can harbor life is very, very minuscule. Let's say I got 15 characteristics. Each one is 1 out of 10 chances. 1 out of 10. Okay? 1 out of 10. And I got 15 of them. So to the power of 15. It's at a couple billions. What is that? 90 is a billion. So that's a million billion. That's a million billion chance. 1 out of million billion chance of finding a second Earth in this galaxy or in this universe. In this universe. I say time out. You're using Earth as a criteria to looking for a planet that harbors life. That's wrong. You're using Earth to find a second Earth for human to move to. That I agree with you. Do not underestimate life. Okay, we have found life in like 1,000 meters beneath the surface of the ocean. Do you know what's the pressure at that depth? There are almost no sunlight at 1 kilometer beneath the surface of the ocean, and there's still life. We found life near the volcano when there's like sulfuric acid and sulfur gas spewing everywhere. Life still exists. Yeah, bacteria, yes, but what make you think that you need to find a planet just 1 g of gravity with 1 atmospheric pressure for a life to exist? Hell no. I'm sure there are life out there who can survive 10 atmospheric pressure with 5 g of Earth gravity, 5 times the Earth gravity. Do not keep. Here's the thing: when you explore the universe, please be open-minded. Okay. Life can exist in all kinds of different scenarios. Do not use Earth as a template and go out and look for another planet that just look exactly like Earth, and it's like, oh, that's the one that have life. I'm sure, I'm absolutely sure there are life out there who can survive at 80 degrees Celsius and negative 80 degrees Celsius. They can survive at 10 times the atmospheric pressure, 5 times or 10 times the Earth's gravity. They probably can survive without oxygen. They can survive at 5% oxygen and 95% nitrogen, or the other way around. They can survive at 95% oxygen, 5% nitrogen. Do not keep your mind so narrowed down to like, oh, this is what what a planet should be like. It's gotta be exactly like Earth to harbor life. That's wrong. Unless you're looking for a second Earth. Okay? Anyway, I'm done with my complaining. I'm sure we're gonna keep looking. Kepler mission ended because there was some failure. They were gonna launch another one. I forgot. TESS telescope. And then after that is James Webb. I just hope that we keep going. We never stop. We're looking for these exoplanets. And then eventually, I think we're gonna find a planet with life. I certainly hope so. And by that time, don't be surprised that once you find that planet and the life arrives on that planet, it will be so different than what you expect. It will be so different. It's completely exotic. Okay, because in my opinion, the universe is big enough to throw some exotic stuff at you. Yeah, that's all I have. Today is July 4th. Happy birthday to United States. It's one of the few pretty amazing country on the planet Earth. It made a lot of mistakes, but we're given the chance to learn our mistakes. United States is one of the few countries in the world, where you can come out and criticize its mistake, learn from it, and you not get arrested and thrown in prison or get thrown in concentration camp. And we made that mistake back in the 1860s, enslaving a bunch of Africans, and then we threw a bunch of Japanese Americans into internment camps. But at the end, we all faced it. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about this exoplanet thing. I just hope we'll be able to find a planet that harbors life. And if we do find a second Earth, bravo! My hats off to the scientists. But I just want to mention again: do not be narrow-minded. Do not be myopic. Keep your option open. Okay. Look for anything, and just keep an open mind. Thank you. Happy 4th of July.